The four brothers who could not agree. On the four functions. There were four brothers on a small farm at the foot of a hill. The eldest was Magnus. He did only what he could think through. If he could not reason a thing into clarity, he would not do it. He had built the farm's accounts into a beautiful system, in 3 columns, in 2 languages. He had never in his life embraced anyone without first having considered, on reflection, whether the embrace was warranted. The second was Caspar. He did only what he could feel. He played the violin in the evenings. He wept at funerals, his own and other people's. He had once given his coat to a beggar in winter and gone home cold and been satisfied. He could not have explained any of his decisions. He simply knew in his chest when a thing was right or wrong, and he did the right thing and refused the wrong one, and that was his life. The third was Joachim. He did only what he could see. He had hands of unusual skill. He could mend a roof, set a broken plough, plant a field, and build a chair. He did not theorize. He did not feel. He looked at what was in front of him and did the next thing with great competence and never asked himself whether the next thing was the right thing. It was simply the thing in front of him, and he did it. The fourth was Otto. Otto was the youngest. Otto did only what he could intuit was coming. He did not work. He did not plan. He sat on the porch and looked at the sky. He would say in March that the summer would be dry. The summer was dry. He would say in October that the eldest cow would die in February. The cow died in February. He could not explain how he knew these things. He was, in the daily running of the farm, useless. The four brothers shared the farm. They quarreled for 40 years. Magnus would propose a plan. Caspar would object that the plan had no heart in it. Joachim would point out that the plan was not buildable. Otto would observe that the plan was not what the year required. None of them could speak in the other's language. Magnus could not make sense of Caspar's tears. Caspar could not feel the lines on Joachim's calloused palms. Joachim could not see what Otto saw in the sky. Otto could not follow Magnus's columns. The farm yielded less each year. In the 40th year, when the four brothers were old and the farm was nearly bankrupt, a stranger arrived. He was young. He was thin. He carried no tools. He looked in some way like all four of the brothers and in some way like none of them. "I would like to learn from you," he said. "Teach me the farm." The four brothers laughed bitterly. They had nothing to teach. The farm was failing. But the stranger insisted, and they had no other student, and so they let him stay. He sat with Magnus in the accounts room. He listened to the columns. He understood them. He sat with Caspar in the evenings while Caspar played the violin. He wept when Caspar wept. He understood why. He sat with Joachim in the fields. He held the tools. He felt the weight of them. He understood how the plough turned earth. He sat with Otto on the porch. He looked at the sky. He could not see what Otto saw at first. After some weeks he could. He was, the brothers came slowly to understand, the only person any of them had ever met who could speak all four languages. He did not have any of their gifts at the highest level. He was not, like Magnus, a great accountant. He was not, like Caspar, a great feeler. He was not, like Joachim, a great craftsman. He was not, like Otto, a great seer. But he could speak with each of them and translate between them and bring the four brothers, for the first time in 40 years, into the same conversation. The farm under his hand began to recover. In the 4th year of his stay, when the farm was thriving, the brothers asked him, "Who are you?" "I am no one in particular," he said. "I do not have your gifts. I have only the 5th thing, which is the ability to listen to the four of you at once. The four of you are the gifts. The 5th thing is the bridge between the gifts. Without me, you would each be a tower with no door. With me, you are a house with 4 rooms and a hall between them. The hall is not better than the rooms. The hall is not bigger than the rooms. The hall is only what the rooms had been missing. The hall does the work the rooms could not do, which is to let the rooms find one another." The brothers, in their old age, came to love him as they had not loved one another. He inherited the farm. He passed it on, in his own old age, to a young woman who had come to him with no gifts at all, only the curiosity to listen to all four of him, and who learned, slowly, the languages of the four brothers from him, and who became, in time, the next hall in the next house. The farm is still there. The four functions are four brothers on the same farm. They cannot speak each other's languages. They will quarrel for 40 years. The fifth thing, the bridge, the hall, the listener, is the one who saves. The farm, the fifth thing, has no gift of its own. The fifth thing is the gift of letting the gifts find one another.